Imagine that in the future you have a daughter, whose birth you celebrate, but then a mountain of sorrows breaks on you. That is, your wife dies and now you take care of that child. You never let her feel the absence of her mother, but then when you come to know that your daughter wants to kill you because it does not matter to her whether you are there or not, and finally when you are killed, she feels very happy, even if you find this strange to hear. But today's story will leave you thinking in a similar way. Hello, Gentle Explainer here. Today I am going to gently explain a horror mystery movie called The Bad Seed. In the beginning of the movie, we are shown a 9-year-old girl named Emma, who is getting ready for her school. Emma's mother had said goodbye to this world in Emma's childhood, and since childhood her father David has been taking care of her every moment. David takes care of his daughter with so much love. It is said that till date Emma has never felt the absence of her mother. For the sake of his daughter Emma, David has not married again so that Emma does not get hurt. Emma gets ready for school and comes in front of the window. At that very moment, she sees a cat drowning in the pond. If Emma wants, she can save the cat by telling this to her father, but she does not do so. Rather, from the expression on her face, we feel that she is very happy to see the cat dying. Now after this, David gives breakfast to Emma, and here Emma tells her father David that in the coming few days, citizenship medal will be given in her school, which will be given to the child who is very good in study, is also ahead in sports, who helps everyone, and who always keeps others happy. So Emma wants to win the citizenship medal at any cost, and she is also completely confident that she will win that medal. After this, Emma goes to school, and when she is in her classroom, a bee enters her classroom. While all the children get scared seeing the bee, Emma gathers courage and shows her bravery by catching the bee and then leaves it outside. Seeing Emma's courage and bravery, her class teacher gets very impressed with her, and now her claim for getting the citizenship medal becomes even stronger. But on the other hand, we are shown Emma's house on whose roof there is a beehive, and we understand the whole matter that from where did the bee come in the classroom. So actually Emma herself had brought that bee from the beehive in her house to the classroom so that she could impress her teacher by showing her bravery, and this makes her claim for the citizenship medal even stronger. Time passes, and finally the day comes when one of the children in the school was to be given the citizenship medal. Emma is confident that she is going to get the citizenship medal. Emma goes to the award function with her father David and is very excited to receive the award and is confident that she deserves a medal. But when it is time to give the award, anger and disappointment suddenly appear on Emma's face because Emma does not get the award, but a child named Milo wins it. The child named Milo is overjoyed because he did not even expect to win the medal. The rest of the children start congratulating Milo, and Emma also congratulates Milo with a heavy heart. Emma's class teacher tells David about Emma's situation. She says that Emma is a very intelligent girl, but is very rude towards other children. Her behavior is very bad, and this is the reason why she could not win this award. Em now becomes very sad about this award, but inside, she starts feeling jealous of Milo. Still, she plays with Milo with a heavy heart, and in playing, she takes him towards the jungle. Later on, reaching near the sea, both of them happily climb a high rock. But now, suddenly, Emma's smiling face gets filled with anger. He asks Emma to go back to school, but now in anger, she snatches Milo's medal and throws it from the rock into the sea. By the next day, the news of Milo's death spreads in the whole school, and the whole school is in mourning. Emma now pretends in the whole school that she is also very sad with Milo's death. She even starts making fake tears, but as soon as she comes home, her sad face turns normal, and it seems as if Milo's death does not affect her. David is now busy with his office work, so he hires a babysitter to take care of Emma while he is in the office. The babysitter's name is Chloe, but Emma does not like her father's fact that he has hired a babysitter for her. David also finds out that award winner Milo has died, and he feels that his daughter Emma is deeply hurt by this. On the same night, we are shown that Emma's babysitter Chloe is going into David's room and is chucking his stuff, and Emma sees her doing this from outside. Next day, Emma's class teacher Alice comes to Emma's house with the police for investigation because Alice knows that Milo was last seen with Emma. Emma is scared that her truth might come out, so she intentionally hits the jar with her hand, and then her hand starts bleeding. By injuring herself, she escapes investigation. Her plan works, but now Chloe suspects that Milo's death has some connection with Emma because she had seen Emma intentionally harming herself. Next day, when Milo's funeral takes place, Emma also goes to his funeral. She pretends to everyone that she is very saddened by Milo's death, death. But her class teacher Alice is shocked by the changing expressions on her face. Seeing her, she starts suspecting Emma. On returning home, Emma's babysitter Chloe also talks to Emma in a sarcastic tone and tells her that she knows that she had hurt herself to avoid investigation. Chloe tells Emma that if she really killed Milo, then she should confess to it, but Emma still does not accept the fact that she has killed Milo. On the contrary, she starts looking at Chloe with angry eyes and does not answer anything she says. Later, Chloe and Emma go out for a walk, and when they return, Emma finds that her class teacher Alice's car is parked outside her house. She understands the whole matter, and now she knows that her class teacher is becoming a threat to her. Seeing Alice talking to her father, she gets very scared. After all the investigation, when Alice sits in the car and leaves for her home, a bee sits on her face, due to which she meets with an accident, and the reason for this accident is the beehive kept in the car. And seeing this, we understand that this work has been done by none other than Emma. She had placed a beehive from the roof of her house on the back seat of Alice's car because Alice was becoming a threat to Emma. Now we are shown that when David goes to Emma's room to keep her clothes, he sees Milo's medal there. He is completely shocked that how did Milo's medal come to Emma? He now starts watching the videos and footage of the Citizenship Award in the camera, and he finds out that in every photo Emma is looking at Milo in a very strange way, which does not seem normal at all. From here, David fears a new connection may emerge between Emma and Milo's death. But later when Emma comes home from school, she tells her father that Milo himself gave her that medal, but David still doubts her because Emma's behavior is changing day by day. Now David takes Emma to Milo's house and makes Emma meet Milo's mother. David gives Milo's medal to his mother, which confuses Milo's mother because this medal should have been with Milo. But Emma lies here that Milo himself gave her this medal with his own hands because both of them were very good friends. Here Emma starts crying once again, but now she is just pretending. David also tells Milo's mother about the car accident of the class teacher Alice, that Alice has died in a car accident. Hearing this, she gets very upset, but now David realizes that such incidents have started happening after the award function, so he feels that there can be only one person behind all this. And David, seeing Emma's changing behavior, also suspects Emma, but then he also feels that Emma is mentally very tired. That is why her nature is also changing. David talks to his sister Angela about Emma. Then his sister tells him to take Emma to a psychiatrist once. David takes Emma to a psychiatrist as per his sister's advice. But in an unbelievable way, Emma changes her entire personality in front of the psychiatrist. She answers the psychiatrist's questions so well that the psychiatrist tells David that his daughter's mental condition is completely fine. David is now very shocked to hear this. They get relief and both of them return home. Now when David goes to office and Emma's babysitter Chloe comes to her, who tells Emma that very soon she will get a stepmother. That is, Chloe talks to Emma about marrying David. Emma becomes completely silent after hearing this, but Chloe stops her further, and she says that she knows that she is behind Milo's death, and if she wants, she can tell everyone the truth about Emma. Emma does not answer any of her words, but now her eyes become completely red, and this anger of Emma is going to prove costly for Chloe. While talking, Chloe falls asleep, and when she opens her eyes, she sees that Emma is not there. She searches the whole house, but she does not see Emma anywhere. She becomes very scared and goes out of the house to the workshop to search for Emma. But as soon as she enters the workshop, she sees that Emma is not there. When she enters, the door is locked from outside, and then in a moment the whole room catches fire. Chloe tries her best to save herself, but she is completely burnt by the fire. Then at that moment she sees Emma outside the window, who is very happy to see Chloe die, and we come to know that this fire was set by Emma. Chloe gets burned in the fire and turns into ashes. Later, David and the police arrive here, and now David is very frustrated, and he suspects Emma because there was no one at home except Emma. When David goes to Emma, he asks her who is doing this, and if she is behind this, then please tell him. Now Emma accepts for the first time that she is behind everything that has been happening till now. She killed Milo. She was the one who caused Alice's car accident, and he gave the most painful death to Chloe too, but she asked him to please believe her, that she never wanted to harm anyone, rather she killed only those people who hurt her or tried to hurt her. David is shocked to see this behavior of a 9-year-old girl. Even after committing so many murders, Emma does not regret anything, rather she feels that whatever she did was absolutely right. Hearing this, David's feet slip away. He could not even hand Emma over to the police because after all, Emma is his daughter. But the police is also continuously investigating, and very soon Emma will be caught. David fulfills his duty as a father, and he takes Emma away from all this to a lake house so that Emma can freshen up and the police cannot question her. But one day, David gets a call from the police, and the police tells him that they want to question Emma about something important, so David should give his address to the police. But David lies here to save Emma, that Emma's health has deteriorated a lot, and she may not be able to stand on her feet properly. Now we are shown the same night that when David is sleeping, Emma opens a gas line so that her father David dies, but luckily David senses the gas and wakes up at the right time. He quickly turns off the gas line, but he is completely shattered that his daughter has tried to kill him, the daughter whom he is not allowed to get even a scratch till date. The same daughter had conspired to kill him today, but despite this, David treats Emma with love, and then after convincing her, takes her inside the house. David is now going to take such a step which he can hardly think of even in his dream. He makes coffee for himself and Emma and puts drugs in Emma's coffee and gives it to her, but Emma cleverly changes the coffee cup so that David drinks the drug coffee, and when he loses his consciousness completely, Emma gets a very good chance to kill her father David. She uses her smart mind and puts a gun in the unconscious David's hand and shoots him, but the big thing is that she misses the target. Here she could not intentionally shoot David by holding the gun in her hand, because her fingerprints would get printed on the gun, and the most important thing is that she wants to kill her father in such a way that it looks like David has committed suicide. That is why she puts the gun in David's hand one more time and shoots him, but by then David regains his consciousness and immediately snatches the gun from Emma. Emma escapes from here, escaping from her father, and she calls the police on the telephone. She tells the police that her own father David is trying to kill her. David now understands Emma's intention and fears that if he does not kill Emma, she may kill many people in the future. He hardens his heart and decides that even though Emma is his daughter, he will kill her. He decides that he will first kill Emma and then commit suicide himself. But Emma starts screaming loudly. She calls out for help. Hearing her voice, the owner of the lake house comes here with a gun. The owner feels that David's balance has been shaken and he is about to shoot Emma. To save Emma, he shoots David. David falls down injured, and Emma sees her father dying in front of her. By then, the police also arrives here, which Emma had just killed. The police was called here and David's sister, Emma's aunt, also comes here and hugs Emma. David's sister also feels that David had lost his mental balance, but now seeing Emma safe, David's sister Angela becomes very happy, and she hugs Emma lovingly. But at the same time, we see that while hugging, happiness is visible on Emma's face, and we are shown Emma's evil smile, which makes us realize that Emma definitely has some big plan in her mind. She is not at all sad about her father's death, and now David's sister Angela takes custody of Emma, but poor Angela does not know which psychopath she is bringing to her house. Now the condition that Emma will put Angela in, you will know in its second part, which will be uploaded on our channel as soon as possible. Police picks up David's body from here and then starts her investigation, and this is where the story ends. I hope you liked this movie explain video. If you want to see more similar movie explain videos, then you can watch this video by clicking here. Now I go and see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.